All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And as I mentioned at the break, Gabriella Hoffman, who is the producer of our Young Con segment, our Young Conservative segment, as many of you know, she has an exciting announcement happen here just today. Actually, many of you have heard about this project by Glenn Beck that he's announced on his TV show. It's called Restoring Courage. We're going to have rallies across Israel. Well, Gabriella Hoffman and a fellow college student from University of Massachusetts by the name of Nicole Pearce are co-founders of a similar concept called Restoring Courage, the U.S. movement, and none other than Glenn Beck has announced he's going to support them in their project. Gabriella's in studio with me. Nicole Pearce is on the phone line with us in Massachusetts. Gabriella, congratulations.
Thank you, Rick.
For those who are not familiar with Restoring Courage, tell us about it, please.
Sure. Well, both Nicole and I had come together with the idea to put on a correspondent American U.S. version of a Restoring Courage movement that Glenn Beck has.
Well, tell them what he did. Tell them what he did.
Sure. Well, Israel has a lot of courage. It's the cornerstone of Western civilization. If it goes down, the rest of Western civilization goes down, as it is a model for, religious freedom, Judeo-Christian principles, and upholding freedoms that we also uphold here in the United States. So he came up with the idea to restore courage in order to bring those virtues that Israel boasts back to the United States, so we could restore courage. And
he announced rallies across Israel?
No, it's going to be It's going to be a designated area in Jerusalem. It'll be in Jerusalem.
Okay, well, that's practically across Israel. Mm-hmm. And so you took the idea, you and Nicole, who will meet in just a moment.
Yes.
And did what?
Well, essentially, we came together and we put our great ideas together to create a national movement to get individual states and young people to spearhead rallies within their own states. So we've gotten a lot of fellow young conservatives from Georgia, from California, from Massachusetts, Texas, Florida, and about 16 other states so far.
So you're going to hold rallies across the country?
Yes, in conjunction with Glenn Beck's Restoring.
When did you hear that Glenn Beck was going to announce? I got a text from you today. When did you? How did you first find out?
Well, just from looking on his website, glennbeck.com, and also hearing it on his respective Fox News show. So I keep myself pretty informed about what he does. I like his program. I'm a big fan. And so that's what I did, essentially. I just listened, and I think the next day I got it in my head, like, why not host a rally in Southern California? And then it kind of trickled into this idea about...
But what I want to ask is, when and how did you find out he was going to support your project?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll provide that clarification. Well, we have some help from some people that are affiliated with him. And they got interested in our movement, and I believe there was a lot of interest shown in what we were doing, and he mentioned it on his radio program, and hopefully he'll go into more detail and fully support us. That's what we're
okay. Well, that's very impressive.